Hey y'all. I know. I'm so sorry for missing last week's live stream. And this week's live stream is actually a little different. You know, we're someplace that we're not usually. We're in front of these beautiful trees back here. I'll give you a few minutes, let some people get into the chat, and then we'll kind of get going with the day. Hopefully everybody's had a wonderful week. I have. For those of you who follow me over on Instagram, you already got a sneak peek of the teeth. I'm happy with them, but I'm not happy with them. We'll get into that a little bit. And later in today's live stream, I'm gonna throw out some beans that ain't nobody expecting. So stick with me a little while and we'll get into that. I do not have my glasses on. I don't have them down here with me. So we're just gonna have to do the best I can do here. I can't really see names on the chat very well. I see Lori Carp. The blue is really difficult to see. Thank you for my moderators who are in here though. The sun's a little bright in my eyes. I should have brought my glasses, but I don't have them. I have no access to go get them at the moment. So, that's a beautiful picture of you, Mama V. You must have gotten your permanent teeth. Well, they're not really permanent yet, and I'll tell you why here in just a little bit. Thank you, Ace. Hey, babe. There's Rose. Hi, Rose. I'm not gonna flip back up through chat right now because the phone is kind of in a precarious situation at the moment. I don't have my tripod with me, y'all, and I'm not at home, as you can see. I mean, obviously, I don't have trees like this at home. So I'm not at home. I am somewhere else. And I'm having a great time somewhere else. I'm not real sure if I'm gonna tell you where, but suffice it to say right now, I am not at home. Hey, Judy Herman. Hey, Nelda. And yes, I got my teeth. Now, yes, they look okay. The color's all right. Not real happy with the color of them, but that's something that we can fix upcoming. They are, and maybe you can't tell it. I did post a picture earlier. Thank you, Miss Charlene. I did post a picture earlier on my community post, and I showed you the teeth and told you that I was a little disappointed, a lot disappointed, honestly. Hey, Ann. They are crooked. They are not sitting correctly. They are slanted to the right, my right, and they are also off center in the middle. The bottoms are extremely off center. I know you can't see that, and most people would never notice that. Some people would think, hey, it looks more natural that way. I'm glad to see you in alive. Thank you very much, honey. It's good to see you too. When I looked in the mirror the first time, instead of having that overjoyed feeling, I was very disappointed, because that is a lot of money on an outcome that I was not real happy with. In time, I'm praying that it all gets fixed. Thank you, Debbie. In time, I'm praying that it gets fixed and that it all can be worked out. Cedar trees behind me. Yeah, they may be. Yeah, I think they are cedar trees. They're really pretty. In time, I'm hoping that, you know, it'll all get worked out. A new set will be ordered and put in. They're also not the style of teeth that I ordered. yeah, I think they look good, but they're not. They were supposed to have like the little holes that have, you know, that screw in, you know, where they screw in, and these actually have places inside of them. There are no holes there, so they snap in, but they're permanent snap-ins, not like snap-ins that you can take out. They do not come out. They're permanently in there. The dentist can take them out. Sure, when that happens, it's going to be very painful, because it was painful putting them in. Can you eat bacon now? I can eat bacon now. That's the good thing. I can eat again. I can eat daggone near anything. I can't eat steak yet. I just don't have the bite force. I'm not sure why. It's something I have to work on, and hopefully something that later on, hey Janice, hey Jesus is Lord, something I'll have to work on and see. I did try to have steak. I went to a Japanese steakhouse the other day, and if you saw my short on that, it was really cool. It was my first Japanese steakhouse, my first hibachi. We sat at the hibachi with friends, and he did some really cool stuff that I didn't get on film. But when he said he was doing an onion tornado, I'm like, all right, I gotta film this. Sorry, dude. Pulled out the camera, did the little short of him doing the onion tornado, which was really cool. He also flipped it and caught it on the edge of his spatula and flipped it up, broke it in half. Half of it landed in his hat, half of it landed in his pocket. It was really cool. Never experienced anything like that. The food was good. Not carnivore, of course, but it was good. I had steak and chicken. The chicken was amazing. The steak was good, but a little tough for me to chew with the new teeth. The rice was great. So yes. Hey, Barbara from Oregon. So I'm just getting used to them. I can talk better. I can sing. This is something else I can do that I could not do before. I can whistle. Haven't been able to whistle for 4 months. And I used to be able to whistle pretty good, so I'm getting that back under control. But that's not the beans, y'all. So stick around. There are beans. Big beans. But that's not the beans. But yeah, I'm getting used to them. They feel better. They hurt a lot the first few days. Up until about yesterday. Yesterday they started feeling a little bit better. Hey, Paul. About, a week ago today, I had them put in. Took about 4 days or so before my mouth started feeling better. They're still, I don't know, I feel them in there. Eventually they will end up just being part of my mouth, and I'll forget about them being there. But my tongue has a lot more room. Hey, Christy. My tongue has a lot more room to move around, and I can talk better. I can taste food better. That's the amazing thing. I can taste again. Trying to see, is that Patricia? Hi, how are you? Lucy Resh, there's Kim, Christy Betts, Cindy Ellis. You look beautiful. Thank you, honey. Paul Ace. Hi, Karen Worth, Sandra Stitches, Marie Savante. I'm trying, y'all. I'm having a hard time seeing with the light, and not having my glasses on. My eyes are not as good today. So I'm trying to catch everybody. Hi, Bev Wilkerson. I think I already said Paula and Lori. Oops. Woo. Almost lost you. I told you, you're just sitting right on the edge of my GoPro tripod, because I don't have my phone tripod with me. So I got you kind of sitting on the edge of the GoPro tripod. Almost lost you there. Sorry. Sorry about that. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. You know what? Love y'all to death, and I don't like hiding anything from y'all. But there's something that I have been hiding for a little while from y'all. For a little time now. I'm doing good. Hey, Stanley. Mama B's mama. Hey, Mama. Glad you're here. There's Bill from Alaska. Charlene Grady. We've got Mama there. Jesus Lord says sewage? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Well, okay, yeah, I got a lot of beans to spill today. I can spill some more beans. What? Who says that? Karen Worth? Oh my gosh. And Bill saying that too. Oh my goodness, y'all. We got all kinds of guesses on what's going on with me. Right now we're talking about teeth right now, y'all. Let's talk about teeth. Pretty teeth, right? And the fact that they're not straight. Let's see. Barbara Hopkins. I think I said hi to you already. So y'all, where am I? Here's a little bit of beans for you. Where am I at? I am not at home. I'm not on the homestead. I'm not at Possum Run. Hey, Eric. Your teeth look real. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. They're going to take some getting used to. They really are. There's Kathy, Florida girl. Hey, girl. Paul says, let me read this first before I decide to read it out loud. He got here too, lady. Got her. He got her. She's got her teeth now, and she's got a bite back. Hey, Mike Birch, how are you? Like I said, guys, it's hard for me to see right now. I'm having a real hard time with the names, seeing the screen there. I can see the comments fairly well, but the names are so tiny. So tiny. This is something you don't see me drinking very often either, is Diet Coke. But I wanted something different today. I don't have my water here with me either. So, where am I at? I am out way past Little Rock is where I'm at. I've been shopping all day. I'm not spending much money at all. I did get me a new little necklace today. What you think about that? Ain't that cute? I got me a little necklace today. How much weight have you lost? I have lost, I haven't weighed myself in a little while now. Probably 60 plus, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't weighed myself in a while. Hey, Melba and Donnie. I haven't weighed myself in a little while. And I've been really bad this week. I have been so bad this week with my carnivore. But my jeans still fit, the new ones. I bought me 4 pairs of jeans that are 5 sizes smaller than I started out with. Who would never ask her age or her weight? Well, I'm not telling you my weight, but I tell you that I've lost upwards of 60 pounds, probably more. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't weighed myself in a while. Hey there, the Shade Tree Cook. That is James Hall, his new channel. So check him out. So yeah, I am on vacation this week. All aboard. How are you? Thank you. Thank you very much. There we go. You're behind, Paul, says Jesus is Lord. I'm on vacation this week, y'all. I am, like I said, way outside of Little Rock, nowhere near my place, and just having the time of my life. I'm having a really good week. I'm spending the week here. I'm at a hotel, and I have a pool. I can play the pool. all kinds of shopping. I have been everywhere. I've been to Habitat for Humanity Restore. I've been to the giant Goodwills that they have here. Been to Hobby Lobby and TJ Maxx and Marshalls, not Marshalls, and Home Goods and Kohl's and Bass Pro Shops and Academy. I've been everywhere. I've just been, you know, I'm not a people-y person, you know, in person. I'm really not. But don't like the traffic. But I've had an amazing week, and it's not over yet. I'll be back home this weekend. Thank you, Judy Herman. Thank you very much. But I'm having an awesome time. And y'all, how far are we into this chat? Oh, we're only 15 minutes in. Y'all get to hold on just a little bit longer. That was a joke, and I'm actually 9 days older than you. What are you doing Christmas shopping? Not Christmas shopping, honestly. I'm not. I was actually birthday shopping for a friend, and also doing some shopping for me. I don't do that very often. I rarely buy anything for myself. But I'm in the city, and I've got access to all these wonderful places. And the first place I went before I came here was over to Jamie and Kevin's, O'Rourke's Littlefield, I should say. Y'all should know their channel by now, but if you don't, check them out. That's Jamie and Kevin over at O'Rourke's Littlefield. I went by their place on Friday. I think it was Friday. And they had their grand opening for their little farmhouse antique store. And I stopped by there and I bought myself a little pinky ring. It's turquoise. It's very cute. Something else I never do is I got my nails done today. I went to a nail salon, actual nail salon, y'all. And I got my nails done. They won't last long. You know that at the homestead. They're going to be all tore up in no time. But this week they'll look pretty. They're a nice little fall orangey color. They're pretty. I like them. That is something I have not done in probably 10 years. Had my nails done. They're gels. They're my nails. They're not acrylics. I can't wear acrylics. I have an issue with the glue that they use. It burns my nail beds, so I can't do that. I have to just do gels if I ever do them. So I did them. They look amazing. I love them. Feeling girly, you know. Yeah, all of that stuff. And so, let's see, what else? I want to say a giant thank you to Miss Lola. Miss Lola sent me some things in the mail. I do not have them here with me to show you, but she sent me some things in the mail. And it is a electrical outlet boxes for outside, and the wiring to be able to hook up power over a different part of my property that you haven't seen yet. That's coming soon. Actually, I was working on the editing of that video last night, and my computer died, and I do not have my computer charger with me. So I had no way to charge it back up to be able to finish editing. That's the reason you didn't get a video today. Getting here late. Do we have... Why does everybody think it's a boyfriend? Dang, y'all. So when I tell you it's not that I have a boyfriend, are y'all all going to be disappointed? Gosh. Mama B, you look great. How is the cabin coming along? The cabin is coming along wonderfully. Slowly right now. You know, this last 4 months has been a whirlwind with my mouth, you know, getting my teeth done. It really has. And so it's been a slow summer for me. Now, some big things have happened. Got water hooked up, got air conditioning, got all the plumbing ran, and y'all seen all that. Worked on the bathroom. So, I mean, there's still a lot of things that have happened since I had my teeth pulled. But it's been kind of slow going, especially with videos, y'all. And I do apologize. I'm so sorry that you don't have many videos from me lately. But you will understand when I spill these beans in a few minutes. You will understand. And hopefully you're not disappointed, because some of y'all got it in your head that things are going on that, yeah. Anyway, hey, Ben's Over Acres and J&B. Let me get back into chat for a second. Let me see if I can read some of this. Hi, Terry. Thank you so much. Charles, hi. I did not have a pedicure. I did not. I just had my nails done. I can't handle pedicures. They're not good for my muscles. Eric says they're going on vacation October 24th. I bet you know where. I bet I probably do know where too. And have fun. Judy says, I hear you, Mama V. I will never have a boyfriend or husband again. Not worth the heartache. Aww. Water's hooked up, check. Electric's hooked up, check. Uber driver's been locked up in storm shelter, check. You're funny, Paul. You're too funny, Paul. See, I know Paul will be good on here, so I mean, I don't have to worry about not reading his comments so much. I still pre-read them, of course. Let's see. Mama V, time to vacation looks amazing. Thank you very much. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? Hollback Vicky, hi, hey girl. You look great. How is the cabin coming along? Thank you very much. And the cabin is coming along just fine. Let's see. Are you out there hunting, getting all fussed up and all? I'm on a cougar hunt. No. Never had many or a petty, says Kathy. Don't want one. I do my own. I can't get my own to stay. I'm too hard on my nails up at the homestead. And these won't stay for long, I'm sure. But it was fun, and yeah. I usually do red when I do my nails. I like red nails. And I kind of jumped out of my comfort zone of doing the orange instead of the red. I told you to behave for... Hey now, y'all, would you quit? Y'all are gonna... You're gonna be disappointed, right? Fine. Fine. I'll tell you. Just give me a minute. I told you 30 minutes, and it's only been 22 minutes. Y'all settle down. Yes, the water's hooked up, the electric's hooked up, and I do not have the Uber. Whoa, I do not. Let me get you back up here. There we go. I do not have an Uber driver locked up in my storm shelter, Paul. I am not. Kathy, I am not married. I will absolutely guarantee that. Yo. I'm gonna have to wring some necks in here in a minute. Cindy, yes. Kathy, no. No, not at all. Thank you, James. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. You're convinced now? All right, fine. Yes, yes, I have a boyfriend. You got it. No, it's not a boy toy. Yes, I have a boyfriend. Yes, I have been dating somebody. And yes, I've been hiding it from you. And I'm going to hide it longer. So you're just going to have to be patient. So there you go. Paul, you're right. Everybody's right except for Kathy, because no, I'm not married. Told you. Yeah, I know. I'm going to hear told you so a million times now. Aw, Cindy. Cindy says, I don't think I've ever seen you this happy. You probably haven't. I know you haven't. So, yeah. There you go. You know now. Beans are spilled. Hey, Brian. Hey, I said yeah, you said an Uber driver. He's not an Uber driver. That was not correct, Paul. Uber driver was not correct. But yeah, I mean, most of you already noticed a change in me a while back, so. You've been guessing it. I just haven't been answering you. I haven't said no, but I haven't been answering you, and you know it. Right? Now everybody gonna get quiet on me, huh? Off the market, yep. No wonder you don't have time for us. Laura, I still have time for y'all. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, he's been keeping me kind of busy, but that is not why. I've been going through a lot with my teeth and have not felt very good. Plus, Mom and Butch were here, and we did a heck of a lot of work at the homestead behind the scenes, clean up stuff, just moving brush piles, clean up the yard, and a lot of other stuff. Thank you so much. Yep, that's all that matters. You are right. You are right. Thank you. Now you're wondering how young he is. I bet you're a cougar now. Y'all are killing me. Oh, Lord have mercy. He's younger than me. Not enough younger than me to be a cougar, though. Now, you hush. Hey, Jan. Y'all are killing me here. Hey, Tink and Tank. Told you so. Papa Wheelie. Boy. Y'all. Only a handful of people knew. Only a small handful of people knew. Not even the whole family knows yet. Well, they do now. I am not a cougar. Stop, Chrissy. Myrtle Morris says, I think I know who he is, but I won't say. I'll wait like everyone else. Yes, you're going to have to wait like everyone else, but nobody knows who it is. I can guarantee that. Guys, now I want to know. Yeah, everybody wants to know now. I know that, but you have to wait. I'm sorry. You want me to tease you just a little bit more? Because he's sitting like right there. But you don't get to see him yet. No, I am not losing the weight for him or that. No, I started losing weight way before I met him. The smile says it all, and looking to the side like someone is smiling off camera kind of gave it away. Yeah, he walked out here and I kind of couldn't keep a straight face at that point. Yeah, Myrtle, it's not who you thought it was. It's nobody that y'all know. He's not a YouTuber. He has nothing to do with YouTube. You've never met him. You've never heard from him. Only one of my friends have met him. And that's it. So yeah, nobody knows who it is. Y'all gonna have to come up with something for me to call him, because I'm not gonna give you his name yet. No. You hush. Kim, yes, it's awesome. Yes, Bill, you were right. Debbie says, why the big secret? Just curious. No big secret. Just sometimes you want to keep a little bit of your life private, and I just do at this moment. No big secret. He is wonderful. He treats me like a queen. And I could not have asked God for anything better. I did some praying a while back. Now, y'all know I've been single for a long, long time. I've been divorced for 24 years. I dated up until a little bit. I dated, one person for like 6 years, and then I was totally single until 2017. I dated one person for a very short stint of time, and then I have been single for 7 years since then. Concentrating on me, concentrating on my family, concentrating on my cabin, my homestead, and all of that stuff. I had no desire to have someone else in my life at that time. But a while back, I had a heart-to-heart with the Lord, and told him, I said, you know what? I'm 56 years old. If you have someone for me, it's time. I'm ready. And he sent me someone that cares about me and that I care deeply about. And we're just gonna see where it goes from here, right? So there you go. There's Auntie Ann. Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, I spilled the beans. I'm missing the whole chat now. Let's just say that he passed my test. There you go, Jan. Jan knew. She has not met him, but she knew from very early on. Of course, she's one of my best friends, and a couple other people in the family know. And the others don't know just because I haven't talked to them lately, in any time in the recent past. Call him Hank. No, I don't think I'm gonna call him Hank. Tow truck life is bad on the single life. Yes, I bet, Matta Cooker. I guess that keeps you pretty busy, and that makes, yeah. So we're not giving names. We're not introducing him to y'all yet. I've already watched how people do. Not y'all. I'm not saying y'all. But I have watched others go through that with their relationships. And call him Hank, Mama V. You love your Hanky Hank. I'm gonna call him Hank. I got to talk to Hank now. Does he have a brother? Yes, but his brother's married, so not an available brother. Sorry. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at, what we're doing. We're just gonna go from there, and I'm not going to subject him to the wrath of the internet at this point in time. Y'all are gonna love him. You really will. But let's just take it slow. Let's do that. You're doing the right thing, Mama V, says Matt Coker. You know when it's time. I know. I will know when it's time. And you know, he knows all about y'all. And he was not a watcher of my channel. He knew nothing about the YouTube thing. This was very organic. This was not anyone that 99.999% of y'all know. So yeah, there. Kissy kissy poo poo. Well, he went back in now, so we don't have to I don't have to sit here and be embarrassed. I'm getting looks. There you go. Mama B's done gone got her a man. Yep, I done got me a man. Actually, he got me, I got him. Yeah, we're good. So he is, I was trying to read that. So he is not a celebrity stalker. No, definitely not. Brian, I know, honey. I know. Did he subscribe and ring the bell? I don't know. I'll have to ask him. I haven't really talked about YouTube very much with him. He knows I have a channel, and he knows the name of it and everything. Honestly, to be very, very, very frank and honest with y'all, I asked him not to watch my channel at first. I mean, he can watch it if he wants to. I mean, whatever. But I did ask him. I wanted him to get to know me for me, not me for... I mean, I am a strong, independent woman. He knows that, and he's cool with that. Obviously, I don't need a man. And for a long time, I didn't want one. But God changed that in my heart, and I am so thankful that he did, because I'm happier than I think I've ever been, except for when my children were born, and just a few other things in my life, I suppose. But yes, Mama says, I know, and he is amazing. See, my mama really likes him a lot. She got to meet him while she was here. We spent quite a bit of time together while she was here. Him getting to know my family, me getting to know his family. So we're past that point. This is not just a going out on a date every once in a while thing. Nobody's living with anybody, don't go there. But I have my place, he has his, you know. This is a dating situation, but it is a relationship, and I pray that it will continue to blossom. We'll put it that way. He'd get the strong idea if he watched your channel. You're a different person. He'll get the wrong idea. Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah, I mean, a lot of men are intimidated by a woman who can handle themselves, who doesn't, a woman who doesn't need a man. There's a big difference between needing a man and wanting someone. I am a very strong and independent woman, but I also have a feminine side and a side of me that I have buried for a long time that is coming back out. that I love my ability to finally not have to be so strong, so fiercely independent, I suppose. I'm still going to be independent because that's who I am, but it's, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. I really don't. Yeah, there's that. There's that. Thank you, Carolyn. None of us do, buddy, but it does get easier as you grieve. Yes. Thank you, Nomadic Hooker. Totally agree. Paul lost my beautiful husband. Oh yeah, you're talking about with Brian, and yes, I know, Brian. I know that you're feeling lonely, and yeah. Hey, Judy Jules and the Big Italian, how y'all doing tonight? Yes, Judy, it is good that my mama approves. And his mama approves too, so we're good. And his kids approve, and my kids approve, and my friends approve, and his friends approve. So we're heading in the right directions, right? Thank you, Brandy. He'd get the wrong idea if he watched your channel anyway. You're a different person today. I'm the same person. Just brought out more of the feminine side of me that, I mean, it's always been there, but what y'all see on your end is me working, me building my cabin, me doing all the things up there. And eventually you'll get to meet him. Eventually you'll get to see him working alongside of me some. He does work, so he won't be around all the time, but he will be around. So yeah, there's that. Hey, a quilted mama. Hey there, Ann and Michelle, Real Life with Michelle. Up top of, let's see. Good night, Kathy. Keep him and your relationship private. So many people judge every little thing, and that is a strain nobody needs. Trina, I agree with that. And I've watched what others have gone through when they've been dating someone. And not that y'all wouldn't like him or approve of him or whatever. That has no bearing on my feelings. But I've seen the cruelty that can be out there. And I don't want to put him or me through that. I know how the comments can be. I've got a pretty daggone strong backbone, and I get some comments that are extremely rude, extremely just terrible. Keyboard warriors, you know? And so many people try to start crap just because they think it's fun. They like the reactions. And I'm not putting him through that right now. He will learn as he, watches the channel and sees the comments and everything. But I just not ready to go there yet. And y'all are gonna like him a lot. I know you will. Pamela says, I know who it is. I seen them shopping. Pamela, I don't think so. But I don't know. Anyway, Mama B's a hunter also, so you keyboard warriors, look out. It's really none of our business, and privacy is the best medicine for a growing relationship. That's right, and it's a newer relationship. So let's give it some time. And I will introduce him to you one day. But right now, I know that a lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions about, me wearing makeup. I'm wearing makeup because I'm happy and I want to. It isn't for him. He has seen me without makeup. He has seen me with my hair in a messy bun, in my work clothes. He has seen me with teeth. He has seen me without teeth. He has seen me, yeah. So, that says a lot right there. Yeah, that says a lot right there. He's an awesome guy. Thank you. Although I think they screwed up by separating, but that's just me. If they can be friends, they can be soulmates too. You know what? It's not our place to judge anybody's relationship. Everything, what you see on YouTube is what the people that are showing it to you want you to see. You don't see behind the scenes. So there can be things going on behind the scenes that nobody knows about, but the two people that are in a relationship, or the person that is doing the filming or whatever, you see what is put out there. For people to jump to conclusions and make their minds up about what happened or who did what or with all this stuff, that is why people keep their relationships off of YouTube. That's why people are very, very choosy about putting out their personal things about their lives. I get it. I get it 100%. And that's why I'm choosing right now to keep my relationship private. But y'all know, you've seen the change in me, so you know something's going on. So I wanted to share it with you. And I want to share it with you anyway because I love y'all, and y'all are a big part of my life. And but the keyboard warriors, they can cause havoc sometimes, especially for somebody who's not used to it, and doesn't know how this all goes. I've been around for, going on 5 years now of doing this YouTube thing, and I've been the brunt of it, and yeah, trying to keep my cars on, my caps on for Mama V. Thank you very much, Trina. It makes it easier to see. Should have known it was a boyfriend. Never has seen you so giggly. Oh, thank you. Let me flip you back around here. I have no idea why it flipped. I agree, keep it private. But no, you wouldn't hide it anyway. It didn't take long to figure it out. No, I knew you probably figured it out. A lot of you figured it out a little while back. But amen. Don't judge, and you won't be judged. That's right. So anyway, y'all, thank you very much. Without teeth, that's huge. It is Real Life with Michelle. It is huge. You see me with teeth, without teeth, before I had the abutments, after I had the abutments, no teeth at all. And then after I got my teeth, and he took me for my first steak dinner after I was able to eat again. In fact, this whole week we've been going out to eat and getting wonderful, wonderful dishes, and realizing that I can eat bacon again. I can eat, sometimes I'm going to continue to eat because it ain't part of carnivore. But, they took me out for a really nice dinner. And then we went to the Japanese steakhouse, and I ate the chicken and the steak and all that stuff. So it is nice to be able to eat again. It's nice to have somebody to enjoy that time with also. And yeah, there's that. But y'all, we're going to be heading out to go get something to eat here really, really soon. Lack of video says a lot, says James Hall. Well, the lack of videos really hasn't had as much to do with us dating and our relationship as what I went through with my teeth. After getting these put in, I have been in a lot of pain. And of course, last Wednesday was the day that I had my surgery had my teeth put in. And so, yeah, I mean, it's had more to do with my teeth and what I've got going on at home versus the relationship. He's not keeping me from doing YouTube in any way, shape, or form. In fact, he's like, you need to get a video out. I'm like, I know I do. But then my computer died, and I don't know where the heck I'm gonna charge it. So might be a little bit longer, or I may just kind of sit out here and make a little video for y'all. We'll see. I did video get my nails done today, so I might be able to throw that together for y'all in a little thing. Life is too short. It is. So glad you have found someone. Me too, Charlene. It's absolutely wonderful. I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't be happier. He's an awesome guy, and I hope he knows that. Hope he realizes that. Where did he find you? He found me. Not getting into that, but he found me. He is mama approved. Right, he is mama approved. All right, y'all. I got to get off here because you know what? That's right, Paul. Thank you, everybody. Y'all are amazing. Wow, we got almost 400 people in here. Everybody hit that thumbs up for me, please. And I will see you next Wednesday. I'll try to get a video out to you before then. Like I said, I'm on vacation this week. We are fixing to go to a really nice steakhouse. And I guess I'm going to be trying caviar for the first time. Pray for me, y'all. It doesn't even sound good to me, but we'll see. We'll see. There's Jamie and Kevin. I'm going to be getting off here in just a minute. Yeah, I know. We got 15 minutes yet. I understand. Oh, boy, I just woke up. He found her on the corners. Jamie, oh, my goodness. Hey, Robert. He swapped left, said Nomadic Cooker. Not really sure what that means, but yeah. Trina says, you handle criticism quite well. I sometimes cry if you look at me cross-eyed, but don't underestimate that for weakness. Yeah, I mean, I've had my tears over people's comments, but I try to just let it roll off my back. I mean, these people don't know me. And people that want to say stuff like that, they're just being mean. They're just being mean. They're just being trolls. Let them be trolls. I don't care. I know the truth, right? That's all that matters. No, Nomadic Cooker. Ain't met nobody on Tinder. I told you this is very organic. He's not a YouTuber. He has nothing to do with the YouTube community. He knows none of my friends except for the one I just introduced him to the other day. And we'll just kind of leave it at that, I think. Yep, I'm going to go enjoy my vacation. I'm going to go enjoy a nice meal. And I got to go change because I just got a t-shirt and jeans on right now. But we're gonna go have a nice supper, and you'll hear more about it later on, right? All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Everybody have a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. God bless. Love y'all.